I was notified by my daughter's RBT that is with her at school that the case manager is no longer at the school. She left last week and parents weren't notified of when she left, nor of a replacement. Do you have any advice on how to approach this with the school? Let me tell you, there's a fifth column inside of our schools, guys. And you probably go, what the hell's a fifth column? A fifth column are people that work within institutions or within an army or with that are working for, I'm not going to say the other side because we're all on the same side for our kids, but there are people within a lot of people within the education field that are loyal to our kids and not to the institution that pays them. And the administration, they're not friends of the administration, and the administration frequently makes the choices that damage and impact our kids to the point where, they can't get nice things, and they're not supporting our teachers, and we don't have enough aid support. So a lot of our teachers are hanging on and are frustrated. And, of course, bad administration, their response is to clam up, cut off transparency, bully and threaten. They think that that's proper leadership, and it's not. It's very poor leadership. Okay, so, that's never the way to win hearts and minds. So when it comes to a situation like this, and this frequently happens, guys, I have teachers reach out to me. I have aides reach out to me. And they will ask for my confidence, and I always give it 100%. I will never, ever roll over on a teacher, on an administrator, or an aide that ever reaches out to me confidentially. I don't recommend ever using your school email to do it, though, because they have access to all this stuff. Use your private emails. Don't use school devices, things of that nature. But I have many of them that have reached out to me to sit there and alert me to problems going on inside of those schools that I would never know and that my clients and other families never know. And I never, ever roll over on them. I will never divulge who they are, where I heard it. And most times I won't even bring it up to their board attorney because I'm smart enough to understand how to navigate the information to end up getting that information as though I achieved it organically. Okay? There are a lot of good teachers in our schools. A lot of good teachers in our schools. And they're between a rock and a hard place, guys, because they have mortgages to pay. They have kids to take care of. This is their job and their career. But they don't agree with what's going on. They don't agree. But they feel hamstrung. They feel silenced. And I'm telling you, I'm proud of the ones that will come, drop a dime, let me know what's going on, sort of lead me to where the bodies are, so to speak. And I'm smart enough to know how to get there. And I'm smart enough to ask the questions that I need to ask in order to get those results. And I know how to act stupid when I need to act stupid. So I'm telling you, in this particular situation, if it's coming from your RBT, and I wouldn't roll over on your RBT, I would just go start approaching it through your principal and through, let's say, your special education administration and say, hey, I used to have communication from so-and-so, the case manager. I was wanting to ask them a question. I'm not getting a response. Can we have a meeting with so-and-so? And then at that point, if you ask the right questions to the people above them, and just, in fact, I would act even dumber. And I would go, hey, I'm uncomfortable bringing this up to you because I don't want to get this person in trouble because I love the case manager, but she's not responding to my requests for information. And, she's not doing this. Well, you already know she's gone. You don't have to say that. And see what they say. And if they double down and lie and go, well, we'll get to her. We'll try to schedule something. Okay. Then let them lie to you for a little bit. I'm talking about maybe a week. And then you come up with some more questions. Can we have a meeting? Let's call an IEP meeting. You're going to smoke them out. They're going to have to address it. When this information comes to you, find a way at all costs to avoid even hinting that you got this information internally. Because they're not stupid, guys. They can put two and two together. And I have far too many parents that when push comes to shove or they're under some kind of pressure, will start going, I heard it from them. Bad. I've been in meetings where they've done that. And I'm telling you, it's like the look on the face of it's like the ultimate betrayal. And I know parents are like, well, they betray us all the time. Guys, that's the other thing. Negativity doesn't have a place in this process. Let them be negative. You shouldn't be negative. You've got a child, and you can't afford to be negative. Because I can tell you, that's an energy. That's an energy that your child feels, your child can sense from you, and that you carry into these meetings, and you can't afford to be negative. I saw something the other day that they did a study to where they put a negative person intentionally into a work group. Just 1 hour long work groups. And one negative person in a work group brought down production by 40%. Now you think about that and the effectiveness of your IEP team. Now, are there negative people on IEP meetings? Absolutely, there are. But if you control your emotions and you control how you resonate and you control how you project, then guys, it does have an impact on that kind of stuff. But don't roll over on people that are trying to help, that are loyal to our children. Not loyal to me. I don't care. I don't want anybody loyal to me. I want somebody loyal to our kids, because sometimes parents can be wrong too. Okay? Because that's the only litmus I have with regards to, let's say, independent evaluators or even classroom teachers. I don't want them to be loyal to the institution, and I don't want them to be loyal to the parents. I want them to be loyal to the child. I want them to come to the meetings. I want them to have ideas. I want them to support the child. Because this side can be wrong, and so can this side. Perspectives. This is all that matters, is a child. That's it. And so I appreciate our educators and our paras and our administrators that are helping us behind the scenes, trying to improve outcomes, because there are bad apples within the education system. A lot of them are in administration, and they're the ones hamstringing and muzzling a lot of our good teachers to where they're not getting the support that they need, the resources they need, or the training that they need. And sometimes the only way that we can find that out is through these back channel discussions. Find a way to approach it to where you're not exposing those individuals.